I'm Will.
And I'm Amy, and we have 3 kids, Hallie, Haston, and Wren.
And we are Old Rich Valley Farm down in Southwest Virginia. I think it all comes down to life. You know, like as farmers, that's our job, is to care for life. You know, and so we have to ask ourselves, you know, what is that life supposed to look like? First of all, we have to understand that death is a part of life. But our animals, after living a life where they're cared for and looked after and well fed and watered and taken care of, they do die, but that death is quick and with the least amount of suffering that we can come up with.
So we process the chickens on farm. So we catch the chickens the night before to get them ready for processing and start early that day. And we have family that comes out, family and friends that usually help us at most every processing. Just the community aspect of it, how everybody comes in and joins together and helps each other. I know Will's parents and grandparents, they used to talk about like hog killing day and how the whole community would come out and they would all kill a couple of hogs that would last them all winter.
One of the neat things about processing chickens is we are working together, and it just feels more like the way it ought to be, and maybe more like the way it was.
You know, people ask us, how can you eat your own chickens, or how do you eat your own cows? And I don't love processing chickens. It's not my favorite part, but it's not hard for me to eat my own animals. Like I know exactly how they were raised. I helped raise them. And I know exactly the quick death that they had. We try to be as quick and humane as possible through that process. And, you know, at the farmers markets or when we talk to people, it's very interesting. Almost everyone will say, you know, my grandma kept a couple chickens in the backyard and we'd have to go kill it and pluck it for Sunday dinner. And, you know, they know about it. But then they say, but I could never do that. But it was okay for their grandma to do it. But I think our grandparents, they knew better, and they knew, you know, how we were saying earlier, they knew that life sustained other lives.
You know, not everybody is a farmer, but everybody eats, and everybody ought to know or care a little bit about where that food comes from and how it was raised and how it impacts, you know, the present and the future. And it's really cool for us to see people that care. You know, they come out because they care about how their food was raised. They come out because they care about the impact of their food on the environment and on future generations. You know, they keep up with us because we're farming for them, you know, and it matters.
From our family to yours.